How cool is this? I'm gonna switch it on again. I'll never get sick of doing this. Let's put on the colour changing setting. If you guys want to find out how to make this, it's so easy, honestly. So this is pirate glass, and that's black glass. It's otherwise called black glass. For those that don't know, it's basically very old glass, and they used to make it really dark to protect the contents. So last week I went out seaglass hunting with my friend Sarah, so you guys have probably seen that video. If you haven't, check it out. And we hit the jackpot with pirate glass. We found so much of the stuff, and it got me thinking, like, this just kind of goes in a jar or goes in a drawer, and you don't really see the true beauty of it until you shine a light through it. So it got me thinking how I could do that and how I could display it. So this week we're gonna make this. I'm gonna show you how. It's battery operated, remote controlled, and it's a lovely little frame. You can put it on a shelf, you can hang it on the wall, and it's just a lovely little memento. So this pirate glass here is from my recent trip to Spain, which if you haven't seen that video, there's 2 videos, go and check them out. It was really special just because it's a nice memory of a holiday, so I thought let's start with that pirate glass from my collection, and we'll work our way up to the pirate glass I've had from seaham, the pirate glass I've had from Wales from my recent hauls, and we'll go from there. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys how to make this. So first of all, we've got our sea glass pieces, our pirate glass, and I've got 4 altogether from Spain. So really looking forward to using these in this piece. Next we've got our battery operated lights with a remote. I picked these up on eBay, and as you can see they're pretty powerful, so you can see through the pirate glass when the light shines through. Next I'm just going to brush my pieces of sea glass with a bit of baby oil to polish them. You can keep yours frosty. It's whatever you prefer really. I just like to do this. I like the sort of shine it gives them. So you just brush it on and then let them dry, or give them a bit of a rub with a towel or a piece of kitchen paper to dry them off quicker. But as you can see, it just gets rid of all that frostiness. Next we've got our frame. So I chose this little box frame. It's really important to get a box frame or, you know, a deep frame, so that you can fit the battery lights in there as well. So next we take it apart. There's always a little piece inside like this, which you can take away and put to one side for later. And there we've got our frame ready. Next thing we do is we take the backing of the frame out and we cut a piece of cardboard. I just used the box that the frame came in. We cut a piece of paper to match. That's the same size. And next we draw around our sea glass and put them in the places that we want them. Draw an outline around them. And then the next thing is we're going to go just slightly inside the shape that we've drawn and copy it, but just ever so slightly smaller. This is going to be the part that we cut out for the light to shine through, and we need that little border that's just smaller than the sea glass for us to be able to stick it on. So if that's not clear, you'll see what I mean in a minute. So these are the parts that we're going to cut out. So I get my scalpel. You could do this with a pair of scissors. And I'm cutting through the paper and the cardboard underneath. So there we have it. We've got the piece of paper cut and the cardboard cut, and now you can see straight through them. There we go, letting the light shine through. So next, I've rubbed out those lines, and we're going to place our sea glass back on and get our hot glue gun. You could probably do this with PVA glue or craft glue. I just like the sort of immediacy of hot glue. So I'm just going to glue my piece of paper down onto the card so it doesn't move. And then I'm going to put a small ring of hot glue around each of the little holes for the sea glass to sit on. So make sure you use quite a bit so that it sticks properly, and also make sure that if you are using baby oil or polishing your sea glass, that it's fully dry, because obviously it would stop this adhering. There we go, all the pieces are stuck on, and now we've got our frame. We just want to do a sort of dry run and make sure it fits inside. I decided to write the place and date that I found the sea glass on there. So now we've popped it in. Make sure it's just ever so slightly back. You can have it flush to the front of the frame if you want to. I just preferred it a little bit back. And I'm using the insert from the box frame to space it all evenly and make sure it doesn't fall backwards or forwards. Next, we're going to pop a little bit of hot glue in each corner. You don't need lots, just to hold it in place. And then we're going to pop this frame in. And this should make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Plus it's good to use all bits of the frame if you can. So there we go. That's in place. Now it's time for the lights. So again, really simple. You just do a ring of hot glue around each of the holes. And pop one light behind each piece. So there we go, and I'm just adding a bit of extra hot glue to make sure that the lights don't move or don't break off the cardboard. There we go. So what we want to do now is just pop the lights on and just check everything's great. Oh, look, it's so good. It looks so good. But you can see there's a bit of light leak from the back, of course. You can change this, me enjoying changing the colours. I think the purple looks so cool. So I'm just going to pop the back of the frame on to prevent the light leak from the back, so that all the light gets directed through the front, through the glass. Plus it makes it look a little bit tidier, and you have something you know you can hang it with. I've pulled the little arm off that makes it stand up, because I don't think you need it with a box frame. But there you go, all done. And there it is. I just never got sick of cycling through the colours and seeing what it looked like. It's so interesting because each of the pieces of sea glass is slightly different and slightly darker than each other. So if you shine like a pink light through, they look totally different coming through each piece of glass. And the camera honestly really doesn't do it any justice. It's so much fun. And you can make them different colours as well if you kind of like aim the remote. So much fun. You can make it any colour you like, and there are also settings that you can make it strobe or flash different colours or fade in and out, which is really quite cool as well. So that was the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm just absolutely loving this. Is so fun. You can just change the colours on it. You can go really tacky and have it strobing and things, which I don't think that I want to do. So you can just put it on a set warm white and it reveals the true colour of the sea glass. So you can see this one was a little bit more orange than these two, which were a bit more yellow. So I absolutely love this. It's gonna live on my sideboard or my mantelpiece, I think, or I'm gonna pop it onto the wall and hang it. I'm definitely gonna do this again with some other sea glass that I have, and it got me thinking I could probably do this with multis as well, because we all know that the seaham multis look amazing with the light shining through. So I'm gonna give it a go. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. I've got a few more makes coming up, so I'm working hard on developing my garden at the moment, landscaping my garden, so my back needs a bit of a rest from the beach. So I'm going to go into the beach, you know, every other week. So in between that, I'll try and bring you some makes. So I've recently made this beautiful sea glass octopus necklace in under 5 minutes. So I'll show you guys how to do that in next week's video. So make sure you subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed the tutorial, and I would love to see your makes. So please tag me in them on Instagram, send me some pictures. I would love to see what you've done with your pirate glass and how you've laid it out in your frames as well. So yeah, until next time, thanks so much for watching. This is Welsh and Wellies, where we enjoy beachcombing, sea glass hunting, mudlarking, crystal hunting, and much more. And I'll see you guys again soon. Take care, bye.